Hey Jeremy, how you going?
Good, Pato. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for coming on. It's the first unscripted podcast I've done, so I haven't done any preparation, any research, or written any questions down. But we've known each other. We've run at Shepparton a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty new to the running game, but yeah, you're well known around here in the
Yeah.
running game.
Yeah, I remember we probably ran about a whole yard together in that first year at GV. I reckon it was close to the end, though. It might have been the 27th or maybe even your last yard.
Yeah, I think it was my last yard yeah, from memory. I think I only did 27 or 28, but I remember, yeah, fondly thinking, oh, this guy, I should have run with him from the start. Like you seem cool, calm, and collected when I was just about done. So,
I remember I was feeling pretty good. I
mm.
mean, I ran the assist and did 38 so that year. So yeah, I remember coming in on 30 and I remember saying to my crew, I feel awesome. And
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah, you
then
could tell
yeah,
you're in.
yeah. So I felt like I was pretty well. I got the impression, like from you, you're a pretty fast runner. Like you've done a few marathons and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest lesson I've taken from backyard is to slow down a bit. I think when I first started, it was all about got to get quicker, chase those PBs. But doing these ultra or pass two has really taught me like to go fast, you got to go slow.
Mm.
Really, you got to slow it down and take it easy. But yeah, I've just started at Shepparton this year. There's a track team at the Shepparton's Athletics Club run by Matt Bailey.
Oh,
So
good.
we've just started that, doing some proper training, which has really been really great. It's kind of like a run club. So that's been really good.
Yeah, awesome. And how many Ks are you doing a week at the moment on average?
I've just been building up probably anywhere between 70 and 80.
Yeah.
So looking to ramp up again for the Echuca race. How are you feeling about Echuca?
Yeah, I'm fired up. I am fired up. It was going to
Mm.
be my next backyard, but I decided, probably about 1 week ago, that I would actually do MVP. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be at MVP on the 6th of Feb, which is a Friday.
Yep.
And I tell you what, from the moment I decided I was going to run, I just became hyper aware of every single little niggly thing in my body. So yeah, I'm going to have a pretty aggressive taper, I think, because
Okay.
I've been running pretty hard and haven't taken a day off for a while.
Mm. Luke Slater, he's been coming to the track club as well, and he's going to be running that as well. He's pretty excited.
Oh yeah, MVP.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he wants to win it. He
Yeah, he's
is.
pretty driven.
Yeah, yeah. So with the marathon and running fast, how fast have you gone in a marathon?
My best is about 3:06, I think.
Yeah,
So hopefully, again, this year, maybe try and beat that this year, but we'll see how we go. Like, I've got a lot of goals, but I think that's good to have lots of goals because then you not so much focus on one thing if you lots of things to draw from.
yeah. So are those goals? Have you like set some goals for the year?
Yeah, for this year, I'd like some big goals. I'd like to try and get my 5K under 17 minutes,
Yeah,
marathon under 3 hours, and backyard, I'd like to beat 30 laps, which is current PB. So,
yeah. Awesome.
what about yourself?
Um, oh look, I've got to run a PB this year. I've got to run
Yeah,
a PB. But also to yeah, so I want to just really finish each race and just know that I did my best.
yeah.
Nothing worse than leading these races and not being and knowing deep down you could have done one or two more.
I think that was what I felt after Shep last year. Is I think I already quit in my head because I looked at everyone around, like yourself and everyone else was running, and they had these crews and they had setups. And I thought, I don't have a crew. I don't have this. I thought if I keep going, I'm not going to last very long. So I think I quit in my head already. Where I'm hoping this year, if I can get a crew, get some people, I'll just focus, take it one lap at a time. Where last year it was kind of, yeah, I already finished in my head than my body.
Was what about the first year? Because when you finished, like I thought, I was surprised because you looks like you were going pretty good.
Yeah, I think the first year didn't have a crew either. I think Luke and I, we both, it was our first year. I think we made a bet whoever dropped out first had to pay the other person $100.
Right.
And I think first off, I said to him, I can't remember, it might have been even earlier, like 18 laps or something. And I said to him, "Do you want to stop?" And he said, "No, I'll keep going." So I kept going. And then I think he said to me, "Do you want to stop?" And I said, "Yeah, let's stop." So we both stopped on 27. So nobody won the money. But yeah, I think we were both just, if anyone gave us a way out, we were ready to go. So
Yeah. Um, Luke Slater's come along in leaps and bounds. So, like, did you know that he was going to be this good?
no, no. Well, I knew he was pretty determined, but yeah, he's jumped hugely. So certainly gotten better each time. So
Yeah,
it's good to kind of put Shep on the map. We've got the backyard, and then we've got some great runners because he's probably the only one else I know from Shep who does backyard ultras or ultra running.
yeah. He must be a bit of a celebrity around Shepparton with his running and his boxing and being a lawyer and stuff. He must be like number one in Shep.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's still pretty small, but he's definitely bringing it brought to a lot of people's attention in the Shep news and
Yeah,
on the yeah. So yeah, it's done a lot to get people excited. I think, and even like the signups from the past years to last year, the sign up was gone up heaps.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That was awesome. It's such a good event.
Mm.
So when you ran that first one, like, was did you want to run another one, or were you just thinking, "Oh, I'll do this one again next year," or like, had you set yourself any targets after you finished that first one?
I think after the first one, I was like, same thing. I was like, I want to go further, but I want to do it properly. And I thought I had a crew. But then the first person I asked to crew me said, "I want to run it too." So I was like, "Oh, well, I don't want them to miss out. It's like a great event." So I asked someone else and they were going to crew both of us. And then they said, "Oh, actually, I'd like to run it." So then I was like, "Oh, well, it's a great event for people to join in and get their first, 30 or 40 Ks or even their first ultra." So I thought, oh, I don't want to let them miss out. So they ran with me. They only did 24 hours, which is huge. But then they dropped out, and then I was kind of left there by myself.
Yeah,
So I think I said to you after the Shep one too. I think I was like, I was feeling pretty down. I think, and I was like, I don't want to do any more of these. And then listening to you, all the podcasts, like listening to like Matt Doob's episode and listening to like Brandon's podcast, I think it just fired me up again to think like all these people saying, "No, I still had stuff in the tank. I can still go." And I was thinking myself, I was like, I was done mentally, but I still had plenty of laps in me to go. So yeah, it's a funny thing. It's like everyone, you sign up for a marathon, you're like, I'm never going to do that again. And then the next day is looking for new races. So
yeah. You must have been running your loops faster than me because I don't remember seeing you on course at all. Um, at the most at last year's race.
yeah, I think I was towards the front. I think, yeah, most of the laps I was coming in a bit quick. The first year I was definitely going too quick, but I mostly ran with my two friends, Matt and Adam,
Mm.
who, yeah. But
Yeah.
once they dropped off, the morale dropped off definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard doing it when you're crewing yourself, and especially once you hit 30 plus and you're heading
Mm,
into that second night, no crew. You got to change your own clothes. You've just got to
yeah,
harder to
I,
see.
yeah. What's your game plan for MVP? Are you going to do anything differently or?
Ooh, um, I get, well, actually, the lead in I've had between this one and my last ones, I've increased the amount of time on my feet by heaps
Yeah.
because I've got this new job which I've been walking to.
Oh, nice.
So, and that's 7 Ks to get to work. And then I'll run home, which is 12 and a half. So it's
Ah,
almost 20 Ks traveled on my feet a day. On Strava, it's just showing the run, but I'm doing heaps of walking, more walking
mm.
than I've ever done before. So I'm hoping that that will help. I think it will. And as far as the game plan goes, I bought, those arm sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
So, most of the ones you see will just go up to your shoulder and they'll just cover, like, so there's a single arm sleeve on both arms.
Mm.
I got one that's all in one. So it
Ah,
connects by the arm sleeves, the two arms connect on the back. And the plan is it's always hot at MVP. So I reckon that will be perfect to put ice in.
could be the
So I can
sleeping
have
weapon.
ice down the sleeves and as well pressed up against my back.
Uh, have you done that before? Like had ice while running?
Yeah, arm sleeves and
Yeah,
around my neck.
it
Um,
makes a big difference.
it does. One thing I learned though, when it's hot though, it melts so quick. So, I mean, you got to start the yard looking a bit ridiculous because there's so much ice that just remembering it melts so quickly.
Mm. I
Um,
think
yeah,
that's the
so
one advantage of going in Shep. It's always cool when it's in September. You don't have to think too much about the heat. Uh,
yeah, well, I mean, Luke Slater's getting some good heat training in at the moment. It's been warm up there, I believe.
yeah, we've been last couple of weeks, or last week we had a couple of 40 plus days. So it's definitely affected. But yeah, getting some good training in will be helping.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you get up early in the morning to run before work, or how do you structure your
Yeah,
running schedule?
usually before work. Like I said, that track we do it twice a week. We were doing Monday and Wednesdays at 6, I think, 6:30. But yeah, mostly having to get up early on the weekends, getting up early with family and kids. So try and get it before everyone else wakes up so then you can get on with the day.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Remember that snake we saw on
Oh,
the?
I do tell that story. Were you with me when that happened?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It
just
was a
remember.
it was a big one.
Yeah, I think I was just too cooked to like really take it in because again, I felt like it was late. Must have been that last lap, and I just kind of
Yeah,
like
it
ample
was.
bias.
It was capturing that last those last bits of sun rays.
Yeah. I think I was just like spent and was just like, oh, there's a snake there, and just kept jogging. Like any other time, I would have sprinted, but I think I was just too cooked. So
Yeah,
maybe that's.
I stopped and took a photo of
Oh, did you?
it.
Oh, there you go.
But it was a big one.
It saw us as no threat. It's like we were
Oh,
too calm and collected, probably.
yeah, it was chilling like a villain.
Oh.
Do you
Have you
see
seen
me?
it?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, do we see me? I've been pretty lucky. I think I've only seen two snakes, but there are definitely lots in Shep, like lots on the track, which is hard because a lot of the time I've been enjoying running through the bush. Like there's a lot of bush trails in Shep where yeah, it's always in the back of your mind. Have you seen many ever in like any backyard ultras or just in your runs?
Well, first of all, I will say at the most recent Shepparton, I saw one as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah. The day before, we were walking the course.
Ah, right.
It's only about 500 meters into the race. You know how you run across that gravel section and there's water on both sides?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there at the
yeah,
park,
yeah.
at
It
the
was
lake.
crossing.
Oh.
It was chilling like a villain as well.
Maybe it's you, Pato. Maybe you're drawing them out.
Maybe, maybe, but it wasn't aggressive. It was
Yeah.
just, like I said, it was just chilling like a villain. We had to wait for it to make its way across the path.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, as long as you don't step on them, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to answer your question though, I do. They're pretty common around Geelong anyway. When I'm running in Geelong along the river, it's pretty common to see them just slither across the path. You've got to
Hmm.
keep, just got to watch where you place your feet. You don't want
Yeah,
to,
that's right.
but yeah, I remember when I first started running, I even used to carry a snake bandage with me because I was so worried.
Yeah. I think in my head, I'm going early. Hopefully they're all asleep right now. That's what I try and pretend to myself. So,
Yeah. Well, I think on hot days they like to hide in the shade, and when the
okay.
sun goes down and it starts cooling down, that's prime. That's their prime time.
Hmm.
But yeah, just around the river. I love seeing them. It's like seeing it like a wild animal, like
Yeah.
a wild animal.
So you've got MVP. What other things have you got lined up this year?
Oh, yeah. So I've got
Oh, a Chuka as well. Sorry.
yep. So MVP is next. After MVP, it's two rivers in Echuca. The plan after that is to do GV again,
Yep.
and I'm also going to do some other race. I'm going to do that King of the Hill race. Did you follow that?
Oh, yeah. That really intrigued me.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
signed up for that. So, and I'm really excited actually. I think it's going to be so much fun. So hopefully I have some really good results during the year and build up some real momentum and just go berserk up that hill and
yeah,
because that was an awesome fun race to follow.
yeah. They had some good footage. The guys who were running it did a really great job.
Yeah, and they were sitting there in the commentary. There was someone commentating pretty much the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. So I had to sign up for that.
yeah. How much vert is or elevation is that one?
Oh, I think it's close to 300 meters. It's
Oof.
a 4.2 kilometer loop. It's less than a
Mhm.
normal yard. So it's 4.2 kilometers. I'm pretty sure it's 300 meters per loop.
Mm. Sheesh.
Yeah, it will be a challenge.
And did you compete? I think I'm forgetting its name. Is it Last Legend? The one
Oh,
that's like
yeah, I had so much fun doing that. That
that
was,
looks awesome.
yeah,
I was like, wow, maybe this would be my cup of tea.
I think it's like, if a backyard ultra is a test match in cricket, the
I
Last Legend is like a 2020.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. Yeah, I liked that it was all over in like one day. Like you're
Yeah,
getting all the because I guess that's the only downside to like backyard ultras is like by the time someone's finished, most people have gone home because they're
yeah,
like, oh, I gotta get on the rest of my life and sort of things. And like everyone's too tired and injured and
yeah,
recovering where this is, oh, we'll stay and see who finishes. Like,
yeah,
so how
yeah.
was that event?
Oh, it was so much fun. There was so many good things about it as well. Like, because with backyard ultras, you'll finish a loop and often just turn back or just don't go out at all. At this race, everyone just kept on trying their best and kept going around
Yeah,
till they like physically timed out and they just couldn't run fast enough anymore. So everyone left satisfied knowing that they'd tried their best because it's a 2.5 kilometer course. Everyone starts it. It's like it's only 2.5 kilometers. So yeah, it was really good and it was really exciting as well. And from the very first loop, there's always people coming in at the rear, just making time.
yeah.
So it's for anyone. Anyone can, as long as anyone can complete 2.5 Ks in half an hour, then they should give it a go because it's heaps of fun.
Is that the first one that's been, or is there multiple of that type?
I think it was the third year that this one was.
Oh, okay.
The first 2 years was really, really hot.
Oh, okay.
And this year wasn't so bad, but I can just imagine like when it's hot, oh, it would be hard.
And it was Ollie who won?
Yeah, yeah,
What
he
was
impressive. Very,
hmm,
very impressive.
what time? How long did he go?
It was either 80 or 82 and a half.
All right.
Yeah, he broke the course record.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he finished the last loop by running under 4 minutes a K. And that's like
Wow.
after running for like
Yeah.
almost 10 hours and 80 Ks.
So how did you go? Was there any strategy in that? Like, because obviously you've got more time in the first loops. Were you more like trying to take in more fuel at the start, or were you trying, was there any kind of technique you were
Yeah, I
trying?
actually I only had gels because I wasn't there for long, and
Yeah.
I only had like my 15-year-old daughter with me. Like,
Oh, okay.
so I'll have gels, and I'll just make sure she refills my handheld with like the electrolyte water or whatever
Yeah.
it is, and that was enough because I had a big
Yeah.
breakfast. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, um, but yeah, a lot different from a backyard ultra, but it's cool because I think it appeals to all types of runners, not just
Yeah.
backyard ultra runners, but people who just like to test themselves. Someone who wants to try and run a marathon for the first time as well for a bit of a challenge too.
Mm.
Heaps of fun.
Yeah. and you don't have to bring a horse float full of gear.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that one again for sure this year.
Mm. When's that this year?
It'll be in December. I don't know if the date's on
Okay.
it, but I think it's like the first weekend of December every year or something like
Okay. And that's not too far from Melbourne, is it? Is it?
that. Yeah, it's just near the airport.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's at a place. The venue is actually called Living Legends,
Oh, really? Oh, there
and
you go.
there's like retired race horses there and stuff like that. And it's a
Uh,
massive area, and there's bike tracks and tracks everywhere, and heaps of kangaroos.
uh,
So yeah, it's a good race. Like everyone would enjoy it because you can
mm.
complete the first loop just by walking as well.
Yeah, true. Oh, you sold me. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. What about you? Like, so you've got two rivers. What else?
yeah, I think, well, now I'll have to do Last Legend, I think. I
Yeah,
think that was it's one that spiked my interest, but I think I'll try and again, I'll do the Shep maybe. See how I go after Echuca. I might be in down the dumps and then need another spark to get me back in. You might need to do a special podcast, get the winner on. Because I do like it's so convenient being in Shep. Like I can just go there, it's just down the road and yeah, don't have to lug everything everywhere or worry about accommodation. But I also probably do the local marathon and maybe try and get into a few other different marathons to try and get a better time.
yeah,
But yeah, I think just leaving it open to see what happens. Maybe try. I'd like to get into a bit more trail stuff too. I think been
yeah,
enjoying doing things like that.
yeah. But you did say before that you want to do better than 30 yards in a backyard ultra. So,
Mm.
like, what? Are you just going to stop at 31, or are you just going to go till you just
Uh,
can't go any longer?
Depends how many snakes we see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the the goal this or last year I should say was to go as far as I could, but I think because I gave up in my head, I just stopped at 30. I was like, I've got past my PB, that will do me. But then once everyone's stories came out, I was like, oh no, I've got that itch. I need to go again. That wasn't everything I had. So it's just very inspiring listening to everyone's stories after they're finished and what people go through. And so if we can do it well in Echuca, I feel like coming off Shep, I've still got a lot of fitness, been keeping up with my training. So hopefully we can have a big one in Echuca, get some people who are going to stay and be crew. So I think Luke said he might actually come and be crew for this one. So
well, I got
we'll
the
see.
impression that he was lock and loaded.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, when he was on the podcast, he said he was going to be there for
Okay.
crewing you.
Well,
Um,
I think that would be a huge advantage having someone who knows the format, knows how to, because the people who I was asking weren't really sure what they needed to do, or I didn't really know what to tell them either. So, but
well, Luke, he'd be perfect.
yeah,
He knows the backyard game.
yeah, that's right. I wouldn't really have to do much. If he can just take care of that, and all I have to do is just run, we'll
Yeah,
be,
and you know each other too, so
hmm,
he would probably knows what to say to keep
yeah,
going.
just run. That's what I used to say.
Yeah. Do you think you'll when it gets hard? Do you think you'll need much encouragement to get out of the chair and do one more?
Mm, maybe it's hard to say. I think the past two, I really was like by myself. So I think having someone there might be a big factor, someone who can push you. But I'm usually pretty well disciplined. I think the other big factor is the one people have been touching on is sleep, which I haven't really dabbled in at all. The one in Shep, I actually fell asleep, at least fell asleep through, but I felt a lot better. Like I think that was a huge impact. Like, but we'll see, we'll see. Have you done much sleep? Like, did you ever sleep at
Um,
all, or?
there's been a couple of times where I've slept, and that's because sometimes I just feel really tired,
Hmm.
and I feel so tired, like I know I'll be able to go to sleep, so I just say to my crew, I'm really tired. I'm going to go to sleep for this one, and I'll just put my buff over my eyes, and then yeah, go to sleep, and then I don't feel, and it does fix it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I can only go to sleep when that feeling of overwhelming tiredness comes on. But and then I just go to sleep easily. But yeah, so it isn't something I can just do loop
Yeah.
after loop.
Mm. What was your factor for stopping at Shep last year? What do you think was? Because did we stop at the same 30?
Yeah, yeah, we
Yeah.
both did 30. I don't know why, but it got so hard quite early on, like not long after 24, it was around 25 and 26, it just started getting really hard. Um, it was, yeah, and I'm sure that everyone was probably feeling the same as me. Um, but you don't believe that when sometimes when it starts feeling really, really hard, like you forget that everyone else who's still going, use them as inspiration because they're feeling it too, and
Yeah.
so that's something that I'm gonna have to remember. It was just, look, I was pretty tired. Didn't have much energy left, but it's no excuse. Like I I was pretty gone. I was pretty bad. Like I was pretty tired.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it was probably one of the ones that I do feel like I was pretty close to my limit in that one. The thing that was disappointing is that I really wanted to do more than 30 when I was
Mm.
in the leading into the race. So just not hitting anywhere near my goals. That was what was disappointing. It wasn't how the race ended that was disappointing. It was just that I reached my end earlier than I hoped.
Well, is that going to be good motivation going into MVP? Have that in the back of your mind, like I
Yeah,
want to
I
beat.
think so yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like, yeah, 100%. Another thing I've decided that I'm going to start doing as well, and I did this at Shepparton a little bit, was my have two different paces, a slow pace and a not so slow pace.
Mm.
And so I run two slows, then a not so slow, two slows, then a not so slow, just as a way to break up the monotony and also just knowing, okay, next loop is this, next loop is a faster loop. Then I think that's something just to keep the mind ticking
Mm.
forward and help me keep going, just having that rhythm of change.
Yeah. And just breaking up that repetitive, like even though we're still running, it might be using slightly different muscles or slightly taking load off different parts if you're going a little bit quicker, might
Yeah,
help with injury.
yeah. Yeah, I reckon that's 100 because sometimes I do try and run a bit faster during the backyard ultras and I always feel usually when I've got to run fast because I know I have to go to the bathroom, I'll run
Mm.
faster. So it's part of having to run faster, but I always feel pretty good when I do it. So
Mm.
it probably is something like I should try just for 30 between even 15 seconds is probably enough every yard.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder, yeah, what the difference is between what you're coming in that extra 30 or a minute's going to make on your energy levels versus, yeah, mental, which is going to be more beneficial.
Yeah. Well, I reckon the difference in time will probably be about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe even 4 minutes difference between
Mm.
my two paces. Um, so I'll be trying to, on my faster pace, I'll be trying about 50 minutes, maybe 51. On my slower, it will be 55. And I'll just
Mm.
make sure on the slower loops, I'm taking gels out or something. On the faster loops, I've got more time. So that's when I'll eat some noodles and some more solid food.
Mm. And you've done two rivers before, is that right?
Yeah, so I did two rivers last year at its first.
Oh, okay.
It's a really nice race. It's like the race village is kind of like on the beside the Murray and like the bushland. So
Oh,
it kind
okay.
of feels like you, especially at night time, you actually are in the bush. So like
Oh, okay.
it's mosquito city though. So make
Ah,
sure you bring some aero guard.
yeah. Thank you for the tip. And that is that Robbie too? Is he race director at Echuca or is that someone else?
Yeah, Robbie. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That'll be a good setup then.
He knows how to put on a good event.
Mm,
He
yeah.
does.
always looks after like the aid station and like the tent and the setup, gets the people going.
Yeah, yeah. So what about you? Are you going to try anything new at Two Rivers?
I think maybe I need to get my diet sorted. I think that's probably the one thing also let me down. I think I was just getting calories in whatever I could, whatever was there. And I think I got a bit of palate fatigue, I think, from having too much of the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe yeah, trying that out more on my training runs, different things. But yeah, definitely I think just working with someone else, having a crew member is gonna help as well. So yeah.
Do
And
you?
probably oh sorry.
Oh, I was going to ask, do you do any like race simulations at home, like run 4 or 5 practice loops at home?
Yeah, usually I'll do like a 7K loop, come like anywhere around and have like a little station, come back, have something to eat or something to drink. Maybe not taking the full hour just because time constraints, trying to get it done before everyone gets up, but
Yeah.
taking like 5 or so minutes, have something to eat, something to drink, and then taking off again. I think probably like you as well, I'll try and maybe do a quick and a slow one. That I think that would be really good. Just like you said, to break it up so you're not like doing the same thing over and over.
Mm. It's a really nice course as well. Like the first 4 kilometers, you're running through the bush.
Mm.
So there's kangaroos, and there's even a goat.
A goat.
Yeah. Yes, so there was a goat, a lone goat. And so the first 4 kilometers are run through the bush, and then you come out and you run along a footpath for a while, and then you run back to camp through a bushy kind of area as well. And it's all flat.
Oh, very nice.
There's maybe one hill,
Yeah.
but it only looks like a hill once you've done like 15 loops. It
Okay.
doesn't even look like a hill at the start. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Be more worried about the goat than the hill. Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the only thing is that it is a hard surface because most of the path, the first 4Ks, it's not just gravel. It's like, that really loosely or like it's packed concrete, but really sticking out everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's the course is flat, but the surface, you've got to watch where you put your feet because there are
Right.
rocks and bits of concrete just sticking out
Mm.
for no reason. And like sometimes light metal light posts
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
get
Yeah.
pulled out of the ground, and the very bottom, the metal's still sticking up a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit.
You got to watch out for them as well.
Okay. It is. So it might not be so pleasant.
Well,
Few
that's the
wildcats.
thing. Like, I mean, that's every single backyard ultra course has something that
Mm.
makes it a little bit harder.
Mm.
There's no such thing as a perfect course. Do you know what I mean?
Which has been your favorite, or what's some of your favorite, you reckon, courses you've done?
They've all got a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
But look, I'll list the ones that come to mind. Like MVP's a really nice course. I love how you run through the race village a few times. You're running the 3 circles to make up the 6.7 Ks, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
just something special about that race. It's beautiful scenery, nice view. It's a challenging race because of the hills
Mm.
and the time of year. But it's really varied too, and the course kind of just tells you where to walk and where to run. So because of that, it's a bit harder to sort of like run much faster. Like at times, I think will probably well, it's my times will stay more or less stable because of the run walk thing. But I still will stick to that 2-in-1 strategy. But yeah, that's a beautiful. You're running through gum trees and running along the Maribyrnong River.
Mm.
There's roos to see.
How many goats though?
No goats.
Ah,
um, I went to WA and did birdies. That was pretty awesome. That was something else, actually.
okay.
Thinking about that one the other day, how good it was, because my PB before that was 26, which I got earlier that year at MVP. And then I went to Dead Cow Gully and did 20. and so my confidence copped a bit of a whack, you see. So
Mm.
but I'd already booked to go to Birdies, so I thought this is a good opportunity to try and make amends. And at this stage, I'd only ran more than 24 once out of four backyard ultras. Um, but I knew I could do it. Because I'd done it once, I really wanted to do it again, and I thought, well, let's do it at Birdies. So we drove there with a camper van, and it's like
All right.
camped out on course. There's like the race village is basically a caravan park. So you're running through, everyone's just like lined the side with their caravans and everything and cheering everyone. It's an
Oh,
awesome race. People stick around till the end of the race as well.
oh,
But it's nice and flat. It's also mainly on trail or grass. So it's a really nice soft
oh, okay.
surface, especially the grass. Like
Mm.
it's so spongy. Like you hardly feel any impact at all.
Yeah.
Hit
Must
the
be luxury once you hit past, yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah. So I did 34 at that one.
Oh,
Broke
wow.
30 for the first time. Finished third male.
Oh,
And
30 at birdie.
hey,
30 at birdie.
yeah, my first 30. And yeah, so 34, which I was pretty happy with at the time.
Yeah.
But since then, I've only increased my PB by four. But 26 is going to be the year, Jeremy.
Yep.
26 is going to be the year.
Got a good feeling about it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, and so we've got four races, is that right?
Uh,
For backyard
what
or
this so far, it's MVP,
yep,
GV, two
two
rivers.
rivers.
But then I'm doing King of the Hill, but that's not
All
really
right.
backyard ultra.
Uh,
That's because the distance is 4.2
all right.
meters and not
Yep.
6.7. So it's still a last one standing race.
Yeah.
It's
So
similar.
there's plenty of opportunities to
Well,
year of Pato, you know?
it's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Very
great
good. Yeah. Cheers.
year. But yeah, I guess the next step though is just being able to make it through a second night
Hmm.
because I've never done that before. Most of my races I finished during the second night. So that's the thing with MVP. Like if you can break 24 at MVP, because it starts at 7 p.m.,
Oh, okay.
take it
Yeah.
to 24 at 6. So 25 is 7 o'clock. You're getting close to that second night already. So if you can make it through the heat of that first full day and make it to the second night, that's that's a big once you get there, you can and in making it through that night, that's uh that's a big deal. Not many people have done that at MVP.
Uh, isn't that, I've heard a lot of people say once that sunrise, like once you get to the sunrise the next day, it kind of gives you that bit of extra. You can keep going.
Yeah, I have. It's kind of like how before you asked about the sleep.
Mm.
Like you feel really tired, and then you have that like short sleep, and then like you feel better.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same feeling, I reckon. Like it kind of just makes you feel better. You can
Mm.
take off your head torch. You can look around and see who's left and
Yeah.
talk to people again.
Are you going to take a bed or anything to MVP?
Oh,
Or are you just going to sleep in the chair?
well, I was going to say like I think mattresses are going to be the go-to. I think that's going to be the next change at Backyard Ultras we see is more beds, less
Yeah.
recliners, more use of mattress. That's what I think. So I do have organised to get a bed, a mattress. I've just got to pick it up. So yeah, the plan is that I will go with the mattress, but
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out the logistics yet. But I should give it a shot.
Hmm.
What
Get
about
nothing to
yourself?
lose. I think so. I think I can't remember who was. I think it was the one you were talking to Dubes. He was talking about how the mattress, like having the little cotton side, was like a game changer for him. And like I said, that one where I fell asleep, like not intentionally, I feel like that gave me a bit more extra energy. But I think I didn't really think about it. I was too much panicking to try and get to the line and not miss out. But yeah, definitely helps. I think to get through to those extra days. So
Mm. Well, the Dubinator, he said it was a game changer.
Mm.
It was a massive difference, and he was sleeping between every loop. It might make the difference between sleeping sleeping a few times between loops and not, which can make a big difference to the overall race.
Yeah, yeah. And then that could come into factors like you were saying, doing those fast or slow loops. You might want to get in faster so you can sleep a bit longer or things like that. So
Yeah,
lots of things to trial, but you got plenty of laps to try it out. So that's a good thing.
yeah, yeah. It's going to be. When did you decide you were going to run it? Must have been a while.
Echuca,
It must have been a while ago because Luke said he was going to crew for you, and that was just there not long after Shepparton.
yeah, like I said, I think I was can even find a video. I think someone at Shep recorded me saying, "I'm never going to do backyard again. This is a dumb idea. Why am I doing this?" I was just like full negative mode, and then I think I even said to you the next day when you were sitting down, I was like, "No, I'm not going to do any more." And you were saying, "I'm doing Two Rivers." I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." And then listening to all those things, I think probably not even probably a week later, I was like, when's the next one? When's the next one I can do? What can I sign up for? And then
Yeah,
Cheek is so close. Again, I was like, well, let's pinpoint that. Let's get a bit more strategy, a bit more thinking time, a bit more training.
yeah,
We'll have another red hot crack.
yeah. So 30 is your PB. That's like 200 Ks.
Hmm.
What's your next, apart from the other backyard ultra? What's your next longest run?
It would have been that year before doing 27, but like you mean in one stint? Like
Yeah, like have you done any other ultras apart from backyard?
no, only backyard. It's so very fresh to the game. I've done a lot of like marathons and
Yeah,
half marathon things, but yeah, this was the first thing that kind of piqued my interest. I think once done a marathon, it's like, oh, what can we do next? What's the next thing? So backyard ultra was like it was in Shep, so it was too convenient not to do it. So,
yeah,
but like I said, I'd like to get into a bit more trail sort of things. So, do you know Jacob Garlic? Jacob
yeah,
Garlic.
yeah,
I
yeah,
always see him. He's doing lots of trails, and whenever I see, I think he does a lot of virtual things as well, like trail things. But he's always got amazing kind of
yeah,
things on his Strava.
yeah.
So,
He had a huge 25.
yeah,
He
K's for days.
Yeah, he was like he did over 7,000 Ks for the year. He
Mm.
won that. He rounded off the year by winning Aussie Alpine Ultra Backyard Ultra.
Yeah, well, he was at Shep the first year I did it, and I think his tent was across from me, and I just thought, whoa, this guy is next level. He's not gonna stop running.
Yeah,
So I think he's only going from strength to strength. Like
yeah,
so, he's going to be huge if he does. I think Luke said he might even be sign up for MVP. I think maybe.
yeah. Well, he did message me asking me a few questions about it, so that
Uh,
that would be awesome.
I think he'll be. That will be the trend of 26 mattresses, Jacob Garlic, and goats. That will be
Yeah,
the trio.
yeah. So were you at the end of Shepparton, like well, the next day after you dropped, when Luke was still coming in, loop after loop, and he was coming in with just a few minutes, he was just getting a bit of treatment and then heading out again.
Yeah, I think it was like a Formula One pit crew. I think.
Oh, that was something else to see.
Yeah, I think that was probably also kind of spurred me on to keep going, like sign up again. I was thinking, here's this guy. He's probably not been. He's only fresh like me, and he's pumping out these big numbers. He's going and going. I was like, yeah, I think I can do this. Like this is pretty inspiring to see this guy.
Yeah, that was awesome. That
Mm,
was one of my performances of 25. Luke Slater last year. He's improved so much. Do you
yeah,
do you talk about backyards much with him? Or?
that's pretty much all we talk about. Yeah, so it's probably annoyed for me, but it's been good. We did a session this morning at the track, so when we're not going too fast, it's usually talking about backyard. What are you doing next? What are you training this week? Because I think he trains. He's doing lots of Ks. He'd be doing like 100 plus. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a man on a mission.
Mm, mm.
Is are you going to be crewing for him at MVP or?
I think he's going to have his daughter crewing him, usually in some of the other people from Shep. So he's usually got his set crew. So but
With
I have offer, I said to him if he does one for me, maybe I could offer to help him. But he's probably got his set ways. He's probably
yeah.
very methodical in what he does.
So with the track work you're doing, like what's the
Mm.
like how fast are you running, like on the fastest day?
So mostly we've been building up. The other day we did 20 by 400 at threshold, so roughly around like 3:45 a k sort of thing. So I haven't done any kind of speed work, but I think it'll be yeah have a positive impact on the backyard ultra. Just having a lot of things to draw from, different systems to help. Even though you don't necessarily go fast, it'll just help with economy and
Yeah.
fatigue, different things. So yeah, we've been doing mostly, yeah, a bit of threshold stuff, some VO2 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't run a K in under 4 minutes for I don't know how long.
It kind of feels nice after doing all those slow Ks to be like, oh yeah, this is
Like sometimes I'll try and run a fast K during a run for like 1 or 2 kilometers and get to the low fours. But
mm,
yeah, I haven't gone under 4 minutes in a long time.
mm. I think that's probably another big thing I'll take into Echuca. I've been doing a lot more slower runs off heart rate. I've never really done that before, but I think that's made a big difference because last year my training, I think I was doing some weeks I was getting up to 100 Ks, but again, they're all far too fast compared to what you do in backyard ultras. I think my body just wasn't used to like, and my muscles and joints weren't just used to going that slow for that long.
Yeah,
So yeah, slow down, slow down to go further.
yeah, for sure. Do you do any strength work?
Yeah, usually twice a week go to the gym, just full body. But last year I did have some problems with my knee. I think I again probably just too much too soon, a bit of runner's knee. So I've been working on. I worked with a PT in Shep and just been working on like building up quads and hammies, doing a lot more lower body work. But I think it has helped quite a bit. Like yeah, just for that injury prevention. What about yourself? Do you do any other like obviously doing lots of Ks, but are you doing anything else? Any core work or any extra training?
Nah, I did make some New Year's resolutions, and one of them was to start doing legs on Tuesdays and
I
Thursdays. But then I signed up for MVP, so now I'm kind of thinking I don't want to start now. It's too close to MVP, and I don't want to, like
yeah.
like go crazy on my legs because I won't be able to run properly. So I'll wait for MVP, and then I'll revisit that idea because I mean a lot of people swear by it. You
Mm.
you included.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's yeah, definitely made a big impact. I think instead of doing like the typical kind of gym bro kind of workouts, doing stuff that's specific to running and keeping the volume down low so it can still run. Not yeah.
Yeah. Because some people, so do you do low reps, high weight?
Yeah, usually more of that strength work. So yeah, able to recover a bit more, like not pumping out the reps, kind of like keeping the weight relatively higher up and lower reps, lower sets. So less fatigue.
Yeah, because I was talking to someone about it the other day. They said they're a big advocate for strength work too. And they said what you do is you lift heavy and do 8 reps. And
Mm.
on the eighth rep, it's kind of like got to feel like it's almost too hard to do another one.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's just another discipline to draw upon. Like, yeah, if it's hard doing that, like it's going to make running seem easier. Like,
Yeah. What do you reckon is a more positive impact on your running? The speed work or the weights? If
or
you had
that,
to choose, if you had to choose one, if you had to
oh,
drop one and continue one, what would you do?
I would say like the boring answer would say with weights, but the fun answer is speed. I'd say there's probably some science into saying which one was better, but I would say strength is probably more important to me personally, just for that injury prevention. And I think it's good just to break up too from the running as well. If I just ran, I think there would be some kind of burnout. So I think it's good to be like, I'm not going to run today. I'm just going to do some strength or I'm going to do some light running.
Hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see at Echuca. got the best of both worlds, strength and speed. So we'll see.
Yeah. What about what about Zwift? Do you have one of those bikes?
Oh no, I have seen a lot of people do, yeah, on the virtual kind of,
Yeah.
is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. I've never
Mm.
tried it, but it looks apparently it's a pretty good workout.
Mm. When I hurt my knee, I was on the bike quite a bit, on the stationary bike.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's brutal. I don't know how people like. I never want to be injured again. I think it's just thought about running the whole time, like on this exercise bike, going nowhere.
Yeah.
But credit to people who can do it, like stick on it. But they probably think the same about us running the
Yeah.
same loop over and over again. Like, why are you doing that? That's boring. Like, so each their own.
Yeah, so I mean, you must have been pretty like driven to continue with making sure you stayed fit when you were injured, because I mean, a lot of people would just stop and not do anything while they were injured. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think I did a lot of doom scrolling, on the internet, seeing things, and I came across, I can't remember who it was, but it was someone talking about like, like it's good to rest, but if you're going to rest and then start again, you're starting back from zero. So if you keep that fitness and keep doing the strength, you're not starting at zero, you're starting at like wherever you're, not where you're at your peak, but you've got the base level to go from. So I just thought, yeah, I've got something. I don't want to go all the way back to the start, but who knows? We'll see how we go.
Yeah. No.
How does your body pull up after ultras? Are you usually a bit banged up? Are you okay? Or
Yeah, not like the recovery is a lot faster now than it used to be. Like, it's special. Like whenever I go to bed after a backyard ultra, like I'm hurting so much, I'm saying, "Oh man, I don't think I'll be able to run again for months." And I'm really believing it. But then
yeah,
I'll wake up the next day and it's like, wow, that's actually not. I don't actually feel too bad. So one
mm,
night's sleep. Then after that sleep, I usually feel like at least 50% better. And then
yeah,
after that, it's just a gradual, like 10% better each day kind of thing.
that's pretty great. Good
Yeah.
turnover. Have you had any injuries or anything or any?
Oh, nothing like I have not officially.
Yeah,
Like I did run through like this pain that I had in my ankle. I was running, like it didn't go, it's still there a little bit.
yeah,
It was really bad. And it was so bad. Like I shouldn't have run on it. I should have probably got it checked, but because it was hurting for about 12 months.
That's just what runners do, don't they? They'll be like, I'll run it off. That's the best
Yeah,
medicine.
yeah. I would just tell myself, oh, if it was a stressy or a broken bone, I wouldn't be able to stand on it at all.
Mm,
But when I moved it in certain directions, it was just like mouth-wateringly painful.
wow.
Like when I would just like change, like move my foot from the brake to the accelerator,
Oh,
that would kill.
yeah.
So I was pretty dumb that I ran through that. So.
Everyone does it. Everyone does it. I'll take a rest day. Yeah, I'll go run. I'll go run it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, because before I was telling you that ever since I've decided I'm going to run MVP, I've become hyper aware of everything, of how my body's feeling.
Mm,
Like I took a day off running today just because it felt I've got that many spots of awareness. I just want to
mm.
settle down. But just one day I had to bring home a computer in my bag as well. It's like, well, I can't run with a computer in my bag. And then no, there's nothing wrong with having one day off.
Nah, that's all right.
Yeah.
And what's the deload look like? What do you?
Yeah, I'll probably stick to, well, I do 12 and a half Ks running home. On the weekends, I'll probably do 16 Ks. So it works out to about 80 Ks a week.
Mm,
I'll do that from now on till the race, till the week of the race. And then the week of the race, I'll just do between 6 and 7 Ks a day
mm.
up till the day of the race.
Has your training always been like? Have you like spaced it out throughout the week, or have you ever like had like Sunday's going to be I'm going to do a massive long run and then little ones through the week? Has it always been the same, or has it
In
changed? Or
my biggest weeks, because I've done a couple of 100-mile weeks, in
Mm,
those weeks. I just kept it pretty close to the 23 kilometers a day
mhm,
in one run. I didn't do any doubles. It was all just long singles. I would do between 22, 23, and 24 Ks a day,
mm.
every day, and that would see me to 100 miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should try. That was when I wasn't working, so now I am. It's just about getting 100K days now. Doing, but all this extra walking I'm doing as well. It's adding up. It's adding
Yeah.
up.
There's plenty like yeah, that's the other thing I really didn't think about like how much walking you do in a backyard ultra as well. Like
Mm,
all adds up. Time on feet. Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask you. What type of shoes are you going to be wearing?
Oh, at MVP, I'm pretty.
Mm.
I'm loving the Nike Vomero 18 Plus.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they're really good, really
The,
nice.
the
So
one thing that I tried last year was getting a wider shoe.
yeah,
Have you ever tried getting a wider? Because does your feet swell at all? Or
I have. I used to run in 10 and a halves, but for the last couple of years, I've increased to 11
yeah.
because 10 and a half was too small. My feet were just pressing up against the end of the shoe and swelling up a little bit. And then, like, the thing that would hurt the most after races wearing 10 and a halves, it was my feet.
Mm.
But since I've gone up to an 11, it's a lot better.
Because I saw you were running. Did you have the Brooks Glycerin Max
Yeah,
at the shop?
I love those. But
Which do you, oh, sorry.
yeah, they're out of production now.
Uh,
They've got the Glycerin Max 2 now. But yeah, I love the Glycerin Max. But
which tip of,
so these new Vomero 18 pluses though, they're just as
I've
good.
I've heard people raving about them, but I've gone to like shoes that only come in wide. There's not, I think Brooks do wide and New Balance. So I want to try the Nike, but like a lot, I can't go back to normal width shoes now. I feel like my feet
Yeah,
have, but I've heard a lot of people rave about them, like shoe of the year.
yeah. I think I'm going to get for GV in September. I'm going to get
Mm.
the premiums.
Oh, they're the ones with like the little strips you can see the inside. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
zero gravity apparently.
oh,
Uh,
oh.
The only thing I'm thinking is like I don't want anyone to think I'm cheating by wearing them. So we'll see. I was
Uh,
thinking if I do, I wouldn't wear them till after 24 hours when things start getting hard.
do people do people say that about max cushion shoes, do they? Is it like frowned upon
Oh,
or
it's not something I've never heard anyone say it about Max Cushion shoes, but these like Vomero 18 premiums, they're on another level. Like there's there there's never been a shoe that like propels you forward and feels like you're walking on air like them. So I've never seen anyone wearing them in a backyard ultra before. And I would if I did, I wouldn't say anything to them. I wouldn't say you shouldn't be wearing them.
yeah,
I'd actually be saying good idea. I'm going to wear them, so that's why I'm going to buy some myself.
yeah. You could
Uh,
be the first.
well, maybe I reckon we'll definitely see at least one pair at MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not if it's going to help?
Hmm. Have you tried because last year at the chef that was the other thing I saw, there was a lot of Tarkine.
Oh yeah, they're getting popular.
Mm. Put them on the
Autopilots. Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't tried them. I
Mm.
haven't tried them. Yeah, I have had an earlier model before the Goshawk twos or something.
Okay.
And they weren't really for me, but these autopilots, they look awesome. They look like on a whole new level compared to their other shoes.
Mm. Yeah, I think once Phil got the world record, he was wearing autopilots, wasn't he? I think it put him on the map.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I reckon that they would have sold so many shoes because of that.
Mm. Yeah, even at Shep, I think everyone at the end was wearing them, I think.
Oh yeah. The Dubinator was
Yeah,
Rock and Roll
yeah.
Sexton was. I'm not sure.
Luke had them on.
Did he?
Yeah, pretty sure he had them on.
Ooh,
So
yeah. Well, if Luke Slater's wearing them, they're good enough for me.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. Is Joel going to MVP?
I think he'll be there,
Yeah.
crewing or something like that. I don't think he's running.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Don't think he's running. Um, yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward. It's going to be a glorious race.
All the best, Pato.
Yeah, thanks. So what do you reckon of this unscripted idea? Pretty good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone else will enjoy it, but I loved it. So that's the main thing.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks so
Hey,
much for having me.
yeah, no worries. What are your three backyard ultra tips, Jeremy? Even though it's unscripted, I'm still going to ask for your
Uh,
three backyard ultra tips.
Tips, geez. Well, I've only done two, so I don't know if I've got plenty to draw from. But I think the main thing is, yeah, don't let that negative talk settle in. You just got to keep positive, and so that would be tip one. Don't let those negative thoughts get in. So, and the way to counteract that, tip two, have fun. I think, like, if you're having fun, you're getting out there and run, you're going to want to keep going.
Yeah.
So, and number three, look out for goats. So that's that's would be my three, I think.
Oh yeah. No, you'll love it when you see that
Mm.
goat at 2 million. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah, snake, a goat. What will we see next? Maybe we'll have to come up with like a spotto list or something. Cross them out. All right. Thanks so much for this, Pato.
No worries, Jeremy. Don't
Good
go
luck at Denver.
hit stop, but thanks, mate.